Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another broadcast, and I'm playing the game NBA 2K25 with the Portland Trailblazers, my NBA games, and we're versing for this third matchup. We're versing the New Orleans Pelicans in my NBA franchise matchup. If you're new, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, GamerRyan3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace. Now, let's go. No, we're good. Like,
And the players get themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Stan. Peer through your coach's lens just a second for us. And what are you trying to accomplish early on in the season?
Well, I think, Kevin, there's so much player movement now. You've always got a lot of new guys. So, number one, you want to get everybody oriented into your system and the way that you do things. And then you're trying to figure out who are your best combinations on the floor, who starts, who comes off the bench, everybody's role. That takes time.
Oh, that's great insight. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson. And it's Messi in at the center position. Williamson against Walker. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. Grant finds Avdia. From deep, Walker. It's no good, misses his first shot of the night. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a three-point game.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
And that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Now here's McCollum. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Avdia with a defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Williamson. Fires the three, drills the three-pointer.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Got that one up quick. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. To the paint. Messi shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Murray. Following the miss by Robert Williams. Pass to McCollum. There's the three. Rebound by Williams.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Avdia can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Good on the three-point shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And New Orleans also making a change. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Murray. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage in his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Here's Kamare. Sinks the three-pointer.
How about the awareness by Klingon, a big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a... And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McCollum kicks to Williamson, and it's Alvarado in the corner. Stolen by Henderson. Murray looking around. Here's Kamare. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Kamare's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining.
Timeout. And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Pelicans. Herbert Jones comes in for Williamson. Olynyk with it. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Benton. No good. That would have tied it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Manea. Rebound by Olynyk.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Trailblazers shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they like. That ties it up.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
The tray. Portland grabs the miss. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And missed free throws are killer.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Portland out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jose Alvarado. Herbert Jones is out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 down low. Pass to Walker. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Sharp missing. Pelicans leading by 4. Brown wide open, 85. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Inside and taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Jones, no one around him. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They need this. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got his first 3 points of the game.
A nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is. 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint. And his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
So for the Pelicans, C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jose Alvarado. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Trailblazers. And it's Simon's missing. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Just slicing to the bucket. Jones looking solid off the ground.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time you just couldn't get it done.
Right wing fires the three. Avdia with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-3 run. Yes, that goes in. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's how Murray does most of his damage, going on the attack and putting pressure on the defense.
Knocks down the three ball.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, McCollum can do it all when you give him the keys.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charani with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the update. New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Avdia. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones kicks to Olynyk. In the corner, Murray with it. Launches it. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Get the three.
Williams, that's good. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Murray against Simon. Williamson dishes to Murray. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. And finally they hit one. McCollum's got his first 2 points of the night.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Trailblazers third.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
New Orleans leading by 13. Williamson finds Murray. Here's McCollum. Back to Murray. It's up a three. Again, the miss by Murray. And the Trailblazers shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Bangs home the trifecta.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
And that one's good by Henderson.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
From downtown, they get it back. Nisi, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's New Orleans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach?
Well, I know Shaq liked to look ahead.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Pelicans.
They're really...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Bob Williams is out there with Jabari Walker. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Avdia in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number one option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Zion Williams. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there. To the left wing, takes a three. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Trailblazers. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Henderson for 3. Nisi grabs the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Klingon. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
For 3, Murray. He can't get that one. Trailblazers trail by 20. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard territory.
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. 5th is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Pass to McCollum. Fires from 14. Offensive rebound. Here's Misi. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Murray against Simons. 3-pointer. Murray, good. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there from Murray. How about the high release on that one?
No good from Grant.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
Here's Grant. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 13 points in the game. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
So both teams changing it up here. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
Sharp on the wing. He's got 6. Drops in the tray.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Off target from three-point range. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Now here's Jones. Mr. Williamson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of team.
Having on difficulty based,
Teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Jones is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Boston in at the 3. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Open shot by Murray. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. So for the Pelicans, Brown comes in for McCollum. And it's Jose Alvarado in for DeJounte Murray.
Jose Alvarado.
Pass to Boston. Takes the 3. And it's Alvarado missing.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Shot's good by Benton. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Alvarado. Henderson defending. And it's Alvarado missing. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Benton's shot is off. And so Brown will bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Boston. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The Trailblazers shooting a meager 37% for the game. Shots good by Benton.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pelicans leading by 20. Here's Alvarado. Hits the jumper in space.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Wasted no time on that one. And now that's 11 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Alvarado counted from 12.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Deep 2 from Murray. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Back to Alvarado. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Williams can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Alvarado passes to Boston.
Oh, why?
Back to Alvarado. Outside, Jones. Brown kicks to Jones. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So Stan, I'm looking at this Pelicans roster. They've done a great job building through trades, signing kids off the street, and acquiring talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Kevin, that anyone's done a better job of putting together a roster so deep and talented. And as you said, they've done it in so many ways. Draft, trade, undrafted guys. Just a tremendous job.
Really something. Lets it go from deep. Austin, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Jones the pass to Alvarado. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of work.
That's where the excitement happens.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New Orleans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down is win number 3.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeJounte Murray.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jones to the left side wing. Ball's knocked loose. Williams with the steal. Off on that one. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van...
Alright, so as you can see, wait, hold on. Alright, so as you can see, chat, as you can see, chat, I keep taking those L's. Oh well, it's bound to happen. I don't know. I tried.
Whether it's me acting like LeBron, whether it's me acting like James Harden doing his twin cross step back, whatever it may be on the park, on the play outside, like I really just try to bring light to the game.
What parts of the gameplay really stand out to you, right? Because there's so much to the game. There's footwork aspects, right? Like some people get on, try to do a couple left rights and try to learn that cheese, but then there's people that really can dive into the mechanics of the game. So what mechanics stand out to you?
Well, I'll say it like this. For me, myself, I always grew up trying to be the best version possible. Like, I was literally like 10 years old, 11 years old, took at 16, playing pro and team pro, you know what I'm saying? So I always been competitive. But what blew me up was actually getting to the realistic side. Like, people always watch my videos and say, man, you play so realistic, because, you know, I get on Paul George, do his go-to shot, whatever, you know, stuff like that, really just bringing that realism out the game.